Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Logic and we're coming back with a brand new battle. We have a Consul of Rome and the Wood Elves, Postdeviant and Norsca, and they both fought up on Schwarzhafen. So this battle took place during BattleMania Season 1 Week 1, and this here is the perfect example of how to use the Wood Elves during a competitive setting. So coming in for Consul of Rome here and the Wood Elves, we're going to be having 2 units of Glade Riders with Hagbane tips at the front, another unit of Glade Riders with spears to back them up, and a unit of Way Watchers here at the front, coming in with their armor piercing, stalk, and lots of range. For the hero choice today, we're going to be having Orion here. He's going to be having Foe Seeker and Cloak of Isha. For the front line here, we're going to be having an Eternal Guards with shields, mixing in with Dryads here all the way along. And at the back, we're also going to have the ROR Winter Heart Guards. These guys, the ROR Eternal Guards of shields, coming in with their Unbreakable and also going to be having Encourage. Treekin here coming in with their physical resistance. These guys are going to be a pain. And you're also going to be having the hero here, which is a Branch Wraith. Branch Wraith is going to be coming in with Pendulum, Earthblood, and Call of the Woods. And the last 2 units here in the back are going to be 2 units of Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts. These guys are going to come in with their fire damage and armor piercing. Going to be good up against things like Skinwolf Workings and any sort of other Skinwolves. Over here for the Norscans, we're going to be having 5 units of Marauders and including Marauder Berserkers here along the front line. These guys should be pretty scary if they do hit the front line. 2 units of Norscan Ice Wolves on the flank, 4 units of Marauder Horsemasters, and a unit of Beast of Tashnar. So the RR Norscan Warhounds coming in with their Frenzy, Immune to Psych, Anti-Large, Bonus vs Large. It should be kind of scary to see what these guys can do up against some of the cavalry. So coming in for the hero today, we are going to be having Wulfric the Wanderer. Wulfric is going to be coming in with the Sword of Torgald, Hunters the Champions, and Seafang. For the 2 heroes, we're going to have a Skinwolf Working. So he's going to be coming in with Deadly Onslaught, Potion of Speed, and Ruinous Flesh. And for the Bellfiend of Shadows here, we're going to be having the Arcane Conduit, Mind Razor, the Pendulum, Mystify Miasma, and From the Mist, giving that missile resistance. Should be some good stuff coming in here. And one thing I want to touch on for this battle here, and something that's Consul Rome here is very good with the Wood Elves, is his micro. Why he's very good at his micro? Because he's very good at using the Glade Riders with Hagbane tips at the front, coming in with 150 missile range, also coming in with that poison, and 94 speed means he's going to be very good here up against the Marauder Horsemasters, coming in with 90 speed, also coming in with 90 range, but no poison coming in from these guys. They do have 37 missile strength, so if they do hit, they will wreck these guys very hard. But here's the thing, he's very good at maneuvering them into space, getting the poison, getting the value in, and getting them out. And as you can see here, there's a massive overload coming here, so there's going to be 2 Wolf units plus 4 units of Skirmish Cavalry here. However, he's very good to get in, get that damage, get out, and fall back to his front line. If they do come close, the front line comes forward, and also the back line here of Glade Guard are able to shoot in and assist as well. And that's something I really like coming in here for Consul of Rome. He's very very good at doing this, and I see him doing a lot of battles as well. He also gets his front line of Way Watchers involved, and has his Lord at the front to help as well. The good stuff about that is that it's a little bit risky, but if you have very good micro, which he does, and you're very aware, you're able to get some good value off the beginning from the Way Watchers, and it just means that all the units here coming in are damaged off the rip. So when they do hit the front line, they're going to be taking that massive penalty to leadership. And it's a bit of a risky thing because they are quite slow. They only have about 40 speed. The 95 speed coming in for the Norscan Warhounds, as you can see here, they're going to try and hop straight onto them. But he's very good at using his front line to come in as a counter charge. And I see it all the time coming with him. And he gets lots of value coming up against the Norscan Ice Wolves as well. So it's very good stuff there. Maneuvering his forwards, forces backwards and forward. Also getting the Glade Riders out. There needs to be a charge coming in from the Horsemasters here. And as you can see, you're going to be seeing the Norscans here really start to struggle with the micro. And the micro coming out of Consul of Rome. What you need to see here is you need to start seeing the flanks coming around the side. You start getting the Horsemasters. You start getting the Ice Wolves around the side. Start getting into the Glade Guard here. You need to start shutting these guys down just so that they can start getting their value here up against the front line. And the biggest problem is you got here, you had all the juking and all the good stuff coming in from the Horsemasters at the beginning. Stop them from shooting the front line so that the front line can come and engage, and then you can get a full surround and go. However, the problem is here, you've now left the front line standing still, not moving forward, and you don't really have the flanks going around either. So it's a little bit disconjointed, this attack, and it's a little bit unfortunate to see. And it just shows that the micro here is very good coming out of Consul of Rome. As you can see, we do have the Ice Walls. They are starting to come into the back, and we do have the Horse Masters in position, but they are going to be getting shot here up against the Glade Guard Riders. Just showing that 2 units of Glade Guard Riders is able to deal with 4 units of Marauder Horse Masters. Just a little bit unfortunate there. So as you can see, we do have the Norsca Ice Walls in the back. They will be trying to target the Glade Guard here. Only 15 armor, so they should jump through those guys relatively quickly. As you can see, a counter charge coming in for the Glade Riders and some poison onto these guys, giving them 73 speed against the 94 here. The Glade Riders with spears, so they're not, unfortunately not going to be going anywhere. And 1 unit of Dryads here holding up 3 units, including the Norscan Ice Wolves, 2 units of Marauder Horse Masters, and 1 unit of Horse Masters might even break. These guys are very heavy, very sticky. You're not going to be able to push through those very easily at all. I would not be committing this many units just to deal with, just fall back and go around them. These guys they are like relatively fast, but they're not going to go anywhere very quickly. As you can see here, you're going to have the Glade Riders here. They are going to be trying to shoot into the back, getting the poison onto some of these units, stop them from moving. But it looks like Orion has been caught. So Ryan here has tried to get away with Foe Seeker. Hunters of Champions has gone down as well. As you're going to be fighting up against the, it looks like the Eternal Guard are trying to come in. The ROR Norscan Warhounds did the counter charge, stop them from helping Orion here. Orion here has Hunters of Champions on with Wolfric and the Skin Wolf coming in. It looks like there's going to be lots of damage going up against him. This is really, really bad here for Consul of Rome. Orion has been caught out at the front, and this is the problem with the Micro. If you do lapse in just one area, one small mistake like this can cost you the game. So it looks like Ryan here is Ryan is going to go down. It looks like Mind Razor was popped on, and boom, there we go. The Skin Wolf has absolutely taken care of that, increasing its armor piercing damage and its base weapon damage, absolutely tearing through Orion. Orion's gone, and it will have a negative effect on the leadership, although when it comes to Wood Elves, leadership really isn't too important. Like, it's not something you should be particularly concerned about. As you can see, you're going to be having the Eternal Guard still coming in with 65 leadership whilst under attack. Lord recently died as well, so that's obviously going to take an impact here when it comes down to the leadership. Still coming in with 75 leadership, just showing that leadership is really not too important. As you can see here, leadership will be a little bit of a problem coming in for like the Wolfhounds. They're going to be having 35 leadership, so not much coming in. Norsca do suffer if you lose your Lord, so being that Wolfric is very, very low, if they lose Wolfric here, it could be big, big trouble coming in for Norsca. So over on the right, it looks like the Marauders are going to be getting pushed off with the constant fire coming in from the range. These guys are relatively stable. Left-hand side, these guys really aren't doing much. The Lords here really need some help. You need to get in, start targeting the Glade Riders, and start shutting them down and stop them from shooting the Lord. It looks like we're going to be having the Weight Watchers here. It's going to be starting to get... Oh, that was loads of damage coming up against Wolfric. Just showing how powerful these Weight Watchers are. Lots of value on Wolfric there. It looks like we're having the Skin Wolf working, popping his speed bonus as well, trying to get on top of these Weight Watchers. But there's going to be the crossfire here coming in from both the Glade Guard as well, just shooting up on these guys. Lots of damage for anything that hits the Skin Wolf working here. It looks like Wolfric might go down here. Poison going in as well, getting shot from 3 different angles, as you can see. Good pushback here with the Weight Watchers, seeing that the Eternal Guard are coming out, pushing back against the Skin Wolf working. It looks like Wolfric the Wanderer might go down here. Wolfric down to 300 hit points. He has broken. Is he going to go down though? So I think the Glade Riders will be running out of ammunition before they have a chance to kill him. He might be able to save them using the Skin Wolf working. These guys have been left on auto fire, so they are going to be shooting into the Marauders. You would like to see that last volley here go up against Wolfric. But with their 94 speed, they should be able to catch up Wolfric the Wanderer and they should be able to finish him off. If they finish him off, it could be big, big problems coming in here. Wolfric is running for his life. Is he going to get away? No, Wolfric goes down. So Wolfric has gone down here, and it would seem that that has hit the leadership for the entire Norscan army here, shattering them. So 2 units there shattered, 3 units shattered from the Marauder Horsemasters, 4 units broken here as well. So it looks like we have 1 unit of healthy Horsemasters in the back, and 2 heroes over here on the right. As you can see, power balance massively favouring the Wood Elves here. So it looks like they have managed to push off a unit of Glade Riders, so some good stuff there. The spears will be going off. It looks like we had a spell there, so it looks like I have Mystifying Miasma go off and they're slowing these guys down and also causing some damage. If he's able to retreat over to the right here and keep the Marauder Horsemasters alive and maybe pick up one of these 2 units and come around and get a blob again, it might be possible to start bringing this back. He does have some Horsemasters with some good ammunition. It looks like the Hagbane Tip Riders here have run out of ammunition, both of them, and it looks like it's just a little bit of ammunition here left for the Glade Guard. Attack and rules broken here just a little bit, but that's okay. Looking like the Horsemasters are going to get some value here up in the Eternal Guard. That's not really what I want to see them. I want to see him come over here and try and protect these 2 units. These guys have silver shields and they have 40 armor. they're going to be able to tank quite a lot of this, being that they're face on as well. As you can see here, they're going to be tanking a lot of this fire here. They're still going to get hit, and one of the units are going to die, but these really aren't the units you want to be shooting with your Horsemasters. These are the guys you want to be shooting. They don't have shields, they only have about 15 armor. And being that these Eternal Guards have caught up to the Marauder Horsemasters here, a little bit unfortunate on the micro here. That probably would be game over. They can't protect the Marauder Berserkers. The others have shattered. Although the only saving grace that the Skinwolf working is healing. It is going to get that healing as well. It's not too quick, but it is going to be getting that regeneration. And you can't see the cap yet, so there might be still something. If he was able to remove the Horsemasters and not have them engaged here, he is going to have to charge in. These guys are faster. There's not really a lot they could have done. Maybe a little bit of kiting up against these Glade Riders could have pushed them off. Maybe a little bit of kiting up against the Dryads as well could have pushed them off. And then maybe you could start pushing off certain units. It still would have been very, very difficult. And also you're going to have the healing coming with the Skinwolf working. But all that fire damage coming in, and there is a resign there. Guys, what a fantastic battle coming in today. Just an absolute exhibition of how to use the Wood Elves coming in from the Console of Rome. Fantastic stuff coming in from him today. Well played to Postdeviant as well. Just a little bit unfortunate that front line didn't hit alongside the flanks as well, using the Horsemasters and the Wolves there. That going with all of that together, and on top of hitting Orion with his 3 heroes there, and the Lord here coming in from Wulfric, would have been absolutely fantastic. And maybe could have switched the aim a little bit and maybe put a Console of Rome here on the back foot. So as we can see today, we're going to have about 1.3k value coming in from Wulfric. He probably would have come in somewhere about 1.9 to 2.1. He's a little bit cheaper than Orion, and coming with all his buffs as well, he's actually very good value. You're also going to be having about 600 coming on from the Famir Belfiend. These guys probably would have cost about 1200, so probably coming in at about half value, and about 1400 to 1600 value for the Skinwolf working. So 800 is really cutting him quite short, unfortunately. The front line really didn't get much. 44 kills, but no value. 24 kills, a little bit of value, but not too much. 482 coming in for these Marauder Horsemasters. Nothing here, nothing here. 404 coming in for the Beasts. These guys cost about 650. One change I would have liked to see is the Norscan Ice Walls. Maybe change these guys out. The reason you bring these is because of the Frostbite, and you also bring these because of the AP value they have over the normal Wolves. But if these are about 650 and the normal ones are about 400, 450. So you could have saved a couple of hundred each and maybe bought 3 Wolves instead, or maybe brought some extra front line, or maybe some more skirmish cavalry. Maybe something that could have helped it the other way. I don't mind the Tashnar pick. That's quite good, using its friendly, its immune to psych, and also its bonus versus anti-large would be very good up against the Hagtit Riders. Something I would have liked to see here is using all 7 of these guys to try and overwhelm some of the forces, and maybe try to stop these guys from shooting. Yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate this Abel wasn't able to push, and perhaps the no shields coming in from the Marauder Berserkers was a little bit of a shame. Maybe going a little bit wider might have been better. You know, maybe a little bit wider here, more Marauders, maybe coming with the ROR Marauders as well, maybe having a few more Wolves, or maybe a few more Horsemasters. Could have given a little bit more trouble here for Console of Rome. But good stuff coming in from his build. 1.3k coming in from Orion, so he would have cost somewhere between 2.1 and 2.4. So okay value, not too great. He did get hopped on by the by the Lord and the Hero, and some help coming in from the Shadow Magic as well. 500 coming in from the Dryads. They would have got that up against the Horsemasters when they blockaded 2 Horsemasters and some Ice Wolves. 1.1k value coming in from the Glade Riders, the Hagbane Tips. 1000 here. 1.1 coming in from the Glade Guard, and 1 here. And 2000 damage value coming in for the Way Watchers, just showing that if you do not shut down their range core, you can have some real problems in the late game. And you can see all that crossfire coming through from Console of Rome, that fantastic micro, just protecting all of his units, getting as much damage value as he can before that front line hit, and really just sort of breaking up the force here coming with Postdeviant, not really giving him any sort of chance here to get in and get his value. But guys, what a fantastic battle. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And maybe drop a comment. I always enjoy reading your comments. And like always, if you're enjoying all the content you see here on the channel, think about subscribing. It really helps me out here on this channel. And down in the description below, I will be leaving my Discord, where we're talking about all of the BattleMania stuff coming forward, and all of the other awesome stuff I hope to bring to this channel. Down in the description below, I will also be leaving BattleMania Season 1 Week 2 for all of you guys to sign up and see all the stuff going forward. It will be going ahead this Friday at 5 PM GMT. I hope to see every single one of you there. A little bit of a change up going forward, so if you hop onto the Discord, you'll be seeing all the changes going forward for Week 2 of Season 1. Other than that, guys, take care of yourself during these very difficult times, and I'll see you in the next video.